Guys, welcome back to Daily Blue Weekly. It's your weekly dose of the news stories that matter, but mostly the ones that don't. That's our tagline on YouTube anyway.
You've decided to let it rip.
That's our tagline on YouTube, guys. Feel free to use it. Gabe, what's happening? How you going?
Mate, I'm in cruising. Had a pretty slow day today. Seems like you've had a slow day yourself. For once, an early knock.
Yeah, nice. We're recording at a decent time and I'm fucking not covered in shit. Although I still am covered in dirt, but that's just because I'm a piece of shit.
It might be a bit uncomfortable for the people to see you looking this clean.
Yeah, I know.
Podcast.
Hey, before we get into it too, when this comes out, you have until midnight tonight, so Friday the 22nd of September, to get your mitts on a Wide World of Rorts tee. The pre-sale fucking will be done forever.
Gonski.
Tonight. So when this comes out Friday morning, you've got until midnight tonight. Then the pre-sale's done. Hopefully, if you ordered in the first week, we should be picking your shirts up very, very, very soon.
Yep.
And getting them out to you next week. If you ordered in the second week, we'll hopefully get them to, not long after that. So fingers crossed you can have them for grand final day. That is not a promise. Don't take that as a promise. But I would like if everyone had them on grand final day. So thank you so much to everyone that's bought them already. I know we sucked your cocks last week and tits, but everyone that's bought them already is way better than we ever thought it was going to do. So
yeah,
thank you very, very much, everyone that's bought them already. Now, as I said last week, enough sucking the audience off. You had a quiet day, quiet week, quiet weekend.
Quiet week. Weekend just gone. I had a pretty tame weekend. Watched the footy. We can talk about that later.
Save that for sport.
But had a mate come over and just me and one mate had a few beers and just watched the footy, had a yarn, got into a good old fashioned YouTube session of just music videos. So you best believe Nickelback, of course, getting a run.
I normally do that when I'm stoned.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like a stone thing to do, and we weren't. We were just on the beers.
Yeah, that's cute.
Forgotten gem on my behalf from Nickelback. The song Afternoon. Do you know
Is that
song?
that was one of them.
We'll be doing this till 6 in the morning.
Nice, not bad.
Yeah, well.
That's one of the more recent ones. One I heard, again, just while I was out. Can't remember where I was. The one he did with Santana. He did a song with Carlos Santana. It's a fucking belter. Like Chad Kroger did a song with Carlos Santana. Yeah. It's a fucking belter. But, that's not new information.
Yeah.
They've got many.
Especially not to this podcast.
Many, many great songs. That's awesome. Did you do anything exciting on the weekend?
Nah, besides that. I just want to talk about how funny. I don't listen to Creed at all, but we gave Creed a run, and his voice is hilarious.
Yeah, Creed's also another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Creed's another one that, much in the same vein as Nickelback, I think probably got bagged for ages. Probably not a bad band. I don't listen to him.
I can't get on board with it, but his voice is hilarious.
I know a couple of Creed songs, but that's another thing that my algorithm must just go you're in this group of people that likes Nickelback and Creed, because I'm getting heaps of memes with Creed on them as well, which are fucking great too, which are just fucking great. But obviously, algorithm, if you're listening, more Nickelback, please.
Yeah, obviously.
Then
I actually realised before you came in here too, I've just had one of the fucking all-time runs of just fucking mild inconveniences.
Yeah.
Come Monday.
First world problems kind of stuff.
Huge first world problems. I felt like I was living in a meme when I thought about it. Monday, go to the gym. I've had the sidestep fucking issue where someone's in front of you and you're like, oh, sorry, mate. In the gym, in front of people. I'm like, fuck. But you just laugh that off.
You can brush that off with a little giggle and move on.
Tuesday night, I'm at Mummy So's Nan's for dinner. Her dad's there. He goes to say hello, goodbye, to his daughters. They're either side of me. My girlfriend's sister, that side. I go to put the hand out for the goodbye. Bang, brushes me straight over to the missus.
Cop that.
Comes back, he fucks the handshake.
Nice.
And I'm just like, oh, dude.
What did he do? Grip you by the thumb?
Yeah, he went Squashed over the thumb.
That's a bludger.
And then we fix it up, and I'm like, I've gone 2 from 2 here.
Yeah.
Come into Wednesday.
They're day ruiners too, those things.
Oh, mate, and I'm on a fucking run. Come into Wednesday. Then I have futsal. We get fucking destroyed again. My mate fucking ticked competitive instead of social.
I was going to say, it sounds like it could be a long season of futsal for you guys.
We're trying to do something about it.
Surely it's early enough in the season you can be like, hey guys, we fucked up. Please put us in the social comp.
We're trying.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't have a spot for you. It's like, cunt, we're getting demolished. We're versing people who play soccer.
Yeah, it could be a long year for you boys.
Slide tackled, which it turns out you're not allowed to do. Had one of the great grazes on me leg.
Bit of bark off.
Get that toe up your YouTube watches.
Tough stuff.
Wanted to get a Porto after that. Drive to a Porto. Fucking can't shut at 9:10.
That's late feed.
Yeah, I know. It's
on a
late.
Wednesday. Yeah,
futsal runs late. It sucks.
Yeah, midweek sport. It is one of the great inconveniences when you commit to like a summer like touch footy or futsal, mixed netball if you're of that persuasion, and you get the late slot because you're always cheering when you get like a fucking 4:45. You're like, you beauty.
I can have a run, go home.
But sometimes then the flip side of that is double-edged sword. You can get the fucking 7:45 time slot, which is just a day ruiner. If you've had a long day in the heat and then you fucking got to run around and play touch footy and you're not touching it. I see a lot of teams forfeit when that's the case. They just get the 7:45 and they're like not playing.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I wouldn't do because I'm professional and competitive at all sports, but I can empathise with people who do that for sure.
Yeah, I hear you.
For sure.
A Porto shut. I go, righto, I'll jump on the Guzzi app. There's a Guzzi right near my house. I'll order it on there. Rock up. Get it. Arrive at Guzman. Have the number on my app. Beauty. Can I have my order? They're like, oh, we don't have that order. I look at it. It's ordered from the fucking wrong Guzman.
That's operator error though.
Yeah, well, I never ordered from anywhere else, so it must have just had where I was on my phone and went to the closest one.
So it's used your location.
Yeah. Which I'm like, I'll cop the L. I was like, I'll just buy another one.
So there's a cold burrito waiting for you fucking near the soccer
there.
place. Go and get it. Go and claim it.
I was going to order another one. I was like, I've had a fucking big day. We've just got whooped. I'm just going to fucking pay for another one. The chick behind the counter was like, what'd you order? We'll just make it.
Oh.
How lovely is that,
That's
dude?
great.
Yeah, so I'm on the up there.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's just human beings. That's someone being a human being for once, which is not enough of.
I was actually so grateful when they were just like chill. I'm like, thank you so much.
Yeah,
and they was like, it's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, I was like so
And they gave it
happy.
to you for free?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she was like, you've paid for it, you know? And I was like, fucking oath.
She's just thinking of it. That's someone who's really working for the man too, because they're like, the business has got the money. That's fucking... She'll probably end up running a Guzman one day.
Shout out to Guzzi.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
She'll probably end up running like a Guzman.
So I should be on the uptick from here.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it couldn't get any worse, but those were pretty...
Mundane little inconveniences.
Nothing that happened to you was actually that bad.
Oh, dude, that handshake.
If that
handshake was rattling. Don't overlook that.
If that's as bad as it's getting for you, mate, there'd be people listening to this like just lost their mum or something and be like, yo, Gabe, what
that handshake did sound pretty bad, bro.
Yeah. They'd be like, damn, I know mum's dead, but
at least I didn't have an awkward handshake.
That handshake sucks.
Oh, mate. So I'm on the uptick. I got that Guzzi, which I didn't really get for free. I paid for elsewhere. And
yeah,
now we're into the podcast, so I'm feeling good. I'm on the up, brother.
We're on the way back.
Did you get up to much?
No, I had a much needed weekend off the syrup. Obviously, last week I pissed up midweek twice, which was just catastrophic for my productivity and mental health, as it usually is. And then I was gonna impulsively head to Sydney on Saturday night after the Knights got beat to go and watch the boys Polaris again.
That's right.
I had a free ticket for it, and I was like, "Fuck, maybe I could jump on the F3 and head straight down." And it got to because they weren't hitting the stage till nearly 10 o'clock. Ooh. And then I started crunching the numbers. I was like, it's going to take me. It was at the Hordern Pavilion, so I was like, that's 2 hours down and back, like 4-hour round trip. They're not going to get on stage till nearly 10. They're not going to get off stage till midnight. So I'm not getting home till 2.
And you're going to go sober. You know what I mean?
I was like, so the impulsive.
Not that's too fucked, but the drive and all that.
Nah. Yeah. So the impulsive mid-20-year-old is well and truly dead in me. I've learned over the weekend, and the sleepy 30-year-old's fucking taken over. So I didn't go.
That's actually so true, bro, because it was a weekend of weekends for drinking.
Yeah.
The weather, and you held on.
Yeah, but I pissed up pretty big twice in the week leading up to it. So I was like, fuck, I don't need a drink this weekend, which was good. And I'm off to Crescent Head, not for the long weekend in 2 weeks, so for a wedding, which will just be a monster up there. So I'll get a couple of quiet ones in while I can. And then, the week's been good, just cruising. I have been getting annoyed. I was looking at my phone a lot. Obviously, we can probably go into it more in sport, but the Sydney Marathon was on the weekend.
Yeah.
And a lot of fucking dickheads, like, running, it's obviously cool. It's obviously, like...
good for you.
No, yeah, it is. And, like, obviously running a marathon's impressive and, like, good on you if you did it. But there's a lot of fucking, like... my feed was just getting clogged by, like, do-gooder wankers like, yeah, I don't have anything to prove to anyone. I did this for me. I'm like, well, then don't fucking post it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like,
save it.
Heaps of them. Anyway, sounds like we need to save it for the fucking sports section. But
stick around.
And obviously, because I wasn't pissing up, I was just sitting at home on my phone all weekend,
just hating,
just being a hater, basically. Just going like, fuck this cunt. He sucks. Fuck this bloke. Fuck these guys.
Sometimes you do just need to have a good old fashioned hate on whoever's in your feed, but
yeah. Sometimes it's fully warranted too. Yeah. Like I was like, these guys suck. Obviously, as I said, running a marathon's impressive. Good on you trained for it. But like, is it possible for cunts to just do it and like just be happy with themselves that they did it and not tell? Like, do you reckon? I think they had 17,000 there. Yeah. Do you think they would have got 17,000 if they said you're not allowed to post about it? You can do the marathon, but you can't. If
it was like illegal,
you can't. No. You can't tell anyone that you did it. You can go for a beer with your mates afterwards and tell them.
Yeah.
But you can't post on social media that you did it. I reckon you just get the diehard runners.
100%. Yeah.
It annoys me. And that's coming from a bloke who has a podcast that's like fucking carrying on for a living.
Yeah. Who's telling you about their week.
I say a living. But like, yeah. But I just like, fuck, it's fucking stupid.
It is pretty funny you pointing out your own hypocrisy there.
100%. I'm well aware of it. But there would be people watching this going like, you guys are fucking dickheads. Well, guess what? I think you're a dickhead too.
Yeah.
So
fuck you. Nah, that is fuck. Or do you ever like get into like a hating session like with the missus? Do you do it together?
Yeah, me and the bride. Yeah, we talk shit together.
They rub off on you, don't they?
Yeah, but it's hard for me. I find it hard. Like I'm not great at it with her because she'll point things out that she's like hating on someone and I'll be like, that's fine.
I think I'm the same as you, eh? Like you'll be like, oh, it's not that bad. Like they're just having a go or some shit.
Yeah, and then I'll obviously point out like, yeah, this guy's a fucking dickhead, and she'll be like, I think it's cool. I'm like, okay, we're not.
I'm gonna go bitch to Gabe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save this for the podcast.
I'm gonna bitch. The listeners will get it. Yeah. You don't get me, Jesse. The listeners get me though. That's why I love you guys.
Bro, there's one thing I want to ask you before we get into the news. Now, there's something I've seen on TikTok recently. It's been massively viral, and it's a question that a lot of men are getting asked. So I want to pose it to you.
Okay, hit me.
How often, in general, would you say you think about the Roman Empire?
Rarely, if ever.
Yeah, okay.
I would like consciously say rarely. Maybe when I watch the movie 300 and that's
since.
like, yeah, not yeah. I would say rarely, if ever, I think about the Roman Empire.
See, I'm starting to think this thing's fake, bro. The thing on TikTok is like mostly girls asking their boyfriends, being like, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? And it just seems like bloke after bloke after bloke's being like, oh, like once like a week. Like just in general, it's this thing that blokes are just in general saying they think about the Roman Empire.
What are they thinking about? Aspects of the like orgies or fucking sandals
could be that
togas?
They go like, oh, you know, like I just think
I do love
how would I handle myself in like a gladiator like arena and shit like that.
I do love pizza.
Yeah, maybe I do.
I do love Roman
pizza.
I do love Rome. Well, Rome's in Italy, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's, I nearly fucking dug myself a hole there.
I pulled you up quickly there, bar. You could have fucked up massively.
You got my back. Thanks,
I do love pizza and pasta, so I mean they were staples, I assume, of the wealthy Romans. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a fucking dumb TikTok trend.
It's so weird. Yeah,
I think that sucks.
But it's like, I don't know. They're making it out like it's this big thing that every dude thinks about. And I've asked like every fucking, like I asked a couple blokes and it's like, oh, fucking.
What's the idea that every bloke's thinking about the Roman Empire?
Just for no reason.
I do think about orgies.
Which would be funny if it was true.
I do think about orgies a bit.
Yeah, which you can lead back to the Roman Empire.
Yeah, Gladiator was a sick movie.
But I cunts have been like, oh, not that often, like once a month, like whatever. It's just like, dude, why would you be thinking about that?
Yeah, I would love to be.
If you do think about the Roman Empire, I'll put it in the show notes. You can tell me what you think about or how often you think about it.
I do think about how good it would be to be one of those big fat like hedonistic dudes that just lays there getting fed grapes and especially because it has been fucking stinking hot this week, and I was thinking that would be quite nice to just be laying there getting fanned and fed grapes in the heat. That would be, and that seems like a Roman Empire kind of thing. So maybe more than I think actually. Now I'm starting to verbalise it. Bro, yeah, like, maybe there's something in it.
You're just laying there, copping the fan, copping the grapes. What did they do? Like, besides just get fed? Like, just talk? Just sit there, be fat. And
just, it was the original podcast, I think. They just like dudes are just sit there getting fanned and what?
The
how many
original
how many shirts have we got to sell before we could get? I know you've got a ceiling fan, but if we could get someone in here fanning us and feeding us cans of beer, like
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to fucking run it up.
yeah, or maybe if anyone wants that job. Like maybe we could put it out there. Like maybe we could rotate it every week if someone wants to fan us and feed us
And we
cans
use the
of
term
beer.
job loosely.
Yeah, job work.
More of like volunteer.
more work experience.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to that one. Let's do some news, eh?
Let's do some news, bro.
Gabe, you know we love to talk shit about stupid baby names on this show. Well, an ABC journalist has tried to make a point from what I can tell of this article. ABC journalist Kirsten Drysdale, that's not the dumb name, although it's not a great one, has named her newborn son just something fucking outrageous. I believe it was to prove a point that the New South Wales Birth Registry need to strengthen their fucking systems for naming.
A truly pressing issue that the journos really need to be digging into.
Which, to be fair, I've made a point on, like, there are some fucking dumb baby names getting around.
This chick's outdone Elon by a landslide.
Yeah, and I think she did it to make a point and go, hey, we can just name our kids anything.
Yeah,
we
that
we
is what
shouldn't,
she did.
we shouldn't be doing that. So she's named...
So she does it?
So she did it to prove a point. I'm hoping she can change it back because she named her kid Methamphetamine Rules.
Fucking funny.
Which it does, but it's a terrible name for a kid. Yeah, so she's gone and named her kid legally Methamphetamine Rules with New South Wales Registry of Births, Deaths and Marriages, just to prove a point that, guys, you need to fucking tighten your shit up because people can just name their kids anything. Hopefully she can change it back. Hopefully she can't actually change it back.
I think fucking hopefully she can't. This is the dumbest stunt, I think. Just ask him. It's a journalistic fucking duty to be like, hey, I'm going to name a human Methamphetamine. Little baby Methy.
This is baby Methy. Yeah, it's a funny one, especially for an ABC journo. It's a stunt, obviously.
It's a stunt, bro. It's to get a clout up for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of torn with this one because, like...
What if it got stuck?
Well, I'm like, yeah, and it is a fucking dumb stunt, but also there are a lot of crap names floating around for kids, and hopefully... New South Wales Registry of Birth, Deaths and Marriages.
No more Joshes.
No more Joshes or fucking Gabriels. Are you Gabe or Gabriel?
Just Gabe.
Not Gabriel?
Nah.
My young son, Gabriel.
I've been watching that.
That's fucking good, isn't it?
It's
Eastbound
so
and Down.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, shout out for that recommendation.
Eastbound and Down. But yeah, so anyway, there's a baby out there called Methamphetamine Rules. And then obviously the algorithm doing its job. I came across, we were talking about dumb baby names the other week. Obviously, Elon Musk named
Side
No, he already had one called Side Rail. He named another. I can't remember what he called it. It was fucking
so
stupid. But then I came across ASAP
Something
Rocky.
mechanic.
ASAP Rock, Technomechanicus.
That's it. Yep.
ASAP Rocky and Rihanna named their kid Riot Rose.
Oh, that's the one name. When I saw it in the show notes, I thought it might have been Riot and Rose. But no, the baby's name's Riot Rose.
Riot Rose, yeah. Like I have a
it's
cousin.
like to depict the juxtaposition between war and beauty, man. Riots and flowers. You wouldn't get it. You're a layman, bro.
Yeah, it's very deep entertainer stuff. I wouldn't get it.
No,
but
not.
yeah, I mean, people are just taking the piss now. This journal is
Rumpelstiltskin stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking, I don't know. It's fucking crap. This game, it's fucking crap. Well, hopefully...
Tune in next week to see who else's baby name we take the piss out of.
Yeah, it could be yours.
Elon's on the run, ABC Journos, ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, all these people...
None of yous are fucking safe.
Nah, anyone could get it.
Bluey.
Gabe?
A Danish artist who submitted empty frames as artwork told to repay their funding. Now, this is in a museum somewhere. I'm not sure on exactly where, but it's a Danish artist. We've mentioned that. Basically, they've received a couple of like tens of thousands of dollars from a museum, and the artist has just said, all right, here you go, guys, and has presented to them something that basically looks like a whiteboard. And I have a couple of great quotes from this article for you. What's krone?
That's a Danish currency.
So they are in what's Danish?
Denmark. Oh my God.
Bro,
you are from the country.
Yeah, fucking oath, bro. Geography.
What's Danish? It's Denmark, bro.
Denmark. I
Copenhagen's
thought
the capital.
Danish was just like a little treat.
Well, it is too.
Yeah, see, they're trying to fucking confuse me. I'm a simple man, mate.
It can be. He thought this guy lived in a cake, in a little pastry.
A little man in his pastry fucking museum.
What's the go here? This guy's a little pastry.
Yeah, but when the staff unpacked newly delivered works, they found 2 empty frames with a little title called "Take the Money and Run." Yeah,
That's not bad.
no, I kind of respect that. The museum put new artworks on display, but when Hanging decided to return the money, when Hanging declined to return the money, I should say, it took legal action. To be fair, if they're hanging it and then want their money back, they shouldn't have hung it up, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd say more fool them for hanging the art. It is like...
Because at that point, they've accepted it.
We've spoken about the art world before. It's either a wank for the elites or it's money laundering for the elites. Like, it is just like people just paying hundreds of thousands, if not millions of fucking euros, krone, fucking pesos, whatever, for crap that like pretty much every single person thinks is crap, but they're like, no, I like it. Like, it's just money laundering or it's wank. And I would probably bet that this gallery in Copenhagen, which is in Denmark, would have partaken in some kind of postmodern arty wank at some stage. So then it's kind of weird they would go like, oh no, this isn't it. It's like, well, no, if you believe all art is subjective, like
you don't get to decide.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like I'm saying pay the man.
Yeah.
his crone. His Danish crone.
His little Danish crone.
His little Danish crone. But I think like, yeah, suck shit. Like that's what it's all a wank. You don't get to turn around now and go, oh no, this isn't art. It's like, no, it is art.
Bro, you think that's a wank?
I like it.
Listen to this quote.
I'm with the artist on this one.
Hanning told the Danish radio at the time, the work is that I've taken their money. It's not theft. It's a breach of contract, and the breach of contract is part of the art.
Yeah, 100%. That's the thing. If you're going to like let
Is
people...
that a rort?
Bro, it could be one of the great Rorts.
That's probably the best rort we've had on the show.
This one's going in the Hall of Fame for Rorts. This bloke too has just posed as like a crafty little artist.
Chucked a beret on.
He's just a fucking punter like us.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? I'm going to get these motherfuckers. And he has. But that's the thing. Like, if these fucking dickheads are going to be like, because you see some of the art, like some art is nice and you can appreciate it, but some art just looks to me like fucking garbage. But then they'll go, no, it's subjective. The artist is doing this, he meant this. What you got to go? Okay, well, I just don't get it. Yeah. So then that's the same with this thing here. I reckon good on him and roared on.
Massive
We're gonna send him a shirt. Yeah. I'm gonna get in touch.
Put that in a frame. Yeah. We sell it to them.
And then take his money, because he's got plenty,
and roar that fucking prick,
and get him.
I think that was basically the most interesting part of that. He added, "I encourage other people who have working conditions as miserable as mine to do the same. If they are sitting in some shitty job and are not getting paid and are not actually being asked to pay money to go to work, then grab what you can and beat it."
Don't
so
mind
maybe
that.
he's literally a punter.
I think he's just a guy.
Yeah.
I think he's a Danish scaffolder. He's probably a brickie. And he's like, you know what? Fuck this. They're probably working.
I get a photo up of him. It's just you with like a monocle. Like
Yeah.
you're just in disguise.
A little fucking pastry. But he's just a dude. He probably was, the way I'm picturing this, he's probably a guy that was like, he's probably just a labourer. And he was working at the gallery. They were doing an extension or something. And he's just watched these fucking wankers come in and out. And he goes, you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm
like
going to get them.
a couple like blocks of paint. He's like, this isn't fucking real.
And he
art,
goes, you know what? I'm going to fucking get him. And then he's just put a bit of an elaborate scheme together and got him for fucking heap of Danish krone. Good on him, I say. Roared on.
Saying that taking your money is part of the art. Genius.
Yeah. He's just fucking rubbing their nose in it. Roared on.
Roared on, brother.
We're heading to the Glitter Strip now, the beautiful Gold Coast, where a man has been fined for surfing with his pet snake. Now, I don't know why the fucking hell you'd want to do this, but bloke in Queensland has been fined for surfing with his pet snake. A Gold Coast surfer was hit with a $2,322 fine. The incident went viral on social media because he had footage of it. He was obviously being a cool dude.
It looked pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not big on snakes or surfing, but yeah, the fine was for having the snake out without permission, so you obviously got to have a license for those kind of reptiles.
True.
I don't think you can just fucking walk around with them, let alone go surfing with them. I don't know how much snakes love the water. Not a big snake guy. Don't know a great deal about them.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Fucking weird one. Like,
if you have a license for a snake, you can't walk it.
it'd be conditional. Well, they don't walk. They haven't got feet.
You can't slither it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're like, it's a real conditional thing because they're like exotic animals. So you can't. Do you remember? You wouldn't remember, but there was a fellow that played for the Roosters years ago called Martin Kennedy, who got popped for steroids and then he got sacked from the NRL. I think he played for the Broncos and he played for the Chooks. He got sacked for gear. And then he got done a few months later because he was smuggling exotic animals.
This rings a bell.
Yeah, so they like he was in like a ring because you could get fucking shitloads of money for him because they can't. There's heaps of them you're not allowed to have in Australia. And this bloke was like in a fucking animal smuggling ring, and they kicked the door of his house in. He had fucking like big containers of like fucking rare snakes and fucking lizards and very, very funny. So there's obviously a lot of money in it. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing going surfing with it.
We'll chuck a video up for you if you watch it on YouTube of him fucking rocking on a surfboard with his snake. Fucking well-trained snake, to be fair.
Obedient little snake.
Staying on the surfboard, fucking just...
You want to watch a video?
Yeah, we might as well fucking have a watch.
Fine for doing so. Well, a Gold Coast surfer has been slapped with a $2,322 fine after vision of him riding waves with his pet python Shiver went viral.
Shiver.
He looks...
The fine was handed down for not having the correct permission to take the snake out in public for a cruise.
It's just hanging on
Apparently.
his neck.
He, again, I don't like to cast aspersions. I don't like to judge people on how they look, but this bloke looks exactly how I thought he would look. When I heard he looks like he probably does heaps of yoga. Probably fucks heaps too.
Yeah.
But he's got long hair.
Wouldn't mind a Hong Kong here and there.
He's got long hair. He's covered in tats. He's got a crap little beard.
Long Yahoo hair. Did we say that?
And he's taking his snake surfing. Surf doesn't even look good. So this guy looks like the kind of guy that would take his snake surfing.
That would have got him so much pussy though.
100%.
Or maybe snakes do tend to drive Sheilas away. I don't know a single woman that's like interested in snakes.
Nah.
Not that I am.
Just other weird snake people. He looks like a kind of guy that's just that park in Byron Bay just hanging out with no shoes and no shirt on. He just looks like everyone in Byron Bay to me. When people say Byron Bay, I think of that guy.
Yeah, 100%. He's their mascot.
That's, pretty much, yeah. We're heading to the UK now where, Gabe, I know you're going to fucking love this one. This story for you is going to be what your TikToks are for me. It's just going to upset you.
Beauty.
You like Doritos. I know you don't like cheese. I know you like Doritos, though, surely.
Yeah, I don't mind Doritos. I actually prefer the green ones.
What are they?
They're kind of like the more like plain ones for a bit of dip and that. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like I eat them both, but yeah, they're my preference.
Well, apparently, you've probably seen it. I haven't. There's a trend on TikTok to do with like cheese pulling and Doritos. I haven't seen it. So the other day, September 16th, so just a few days ago, was International Guacamole Day, which I know you're not big on avocado.
Which I had some defense on in the newsroom. A couple of people on my side there.
Yeah, there's a couple of fucking idiots in that newsroom.
Join it if you're not in it.
Join the
idiots.
Newsroom, you fucking idiots. Yeah, so it was International Guacamole Day. So Doritos have pulled off a stunt, which looks like it would have cost a lot of money and didn't look that impressive. But they fucking built a fake pile of nachos. Yeah. It's about 4 foot high, maybe bigger. No, sorry, it's bigger than that. What does it say here?
4 foot?
No, it's bigger than 4 meters. My mistake. It's 4 meters high. That is fucking pretty big. Plastic chips.
How many stories is that?
1 and a bit.
Yeah, 1 and a bit.
Yeah, it'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
Twice the roof high. We're splitting hairs here. Anyway, the fake pile of Doritos in the middle had a big well with fake cheese. Giant well of fake cheese, which I know you'd love. They then got a helicopter to hover over the top of it with a giant fake Dorito dangled from the helicopter.
So it's all fake stuff,
It's all fake. This would have cost fucking shitload of money. Yeah. And then this helicopter pilot dipped this fake chip in this fake cheese in the fake pile of nachos and then picked it up and done a giant fake cheese pull and just kind of flown away with it.
I mean, half good on him. Hey, just CGI'd that. It would probably cost you fucking less.
It would have cost a fucking fortune.
And I didn't even see this stuff before we had this.
Let's watch it right now. It's fucking shit. No, sorry, Doritos. This is not good.
In cheese and stretching it right across a mountain in the United Kingdom. Let's see how they do this. A trend which began on TikTok has resulted in a helicopter pilot dipping a large Dorito into a special cheese blend.
This sucks, cunt.
Apparently. Inside a 4-meter high replica pile of nachos and cheese.
Jeez.
The display took over a...
Peter Stefanovic there with another belter. Yeah, that was just another fucking pointless stunt. Yeah. I don't even know...
I hope the marketing team did not get any pats on the back for that. They have too much funding to fucking be getting away with that shit, bro.
It would cost a fortune. And Doritos, I mean, there's not really any bigger brand in the corn chip game than Doritos. I do like Doritos. Something I got onto it while I was in America that is not big here, ranch dipping sauce. Doritos and ranch. It's fucking awesome. You'd like it. It's very not it's pretty straight down the middle.
Yeah.
It's close to mayonnaise, but it's not mayonnaise.
All right.
But you can't get you get ranch dressing here for salads and stuff, but it's like a ranch dipping sauce. Awesome with Doritos. But fucking, yeah, I don't know. The marketing team really dropped the ball there. That would have cost a shitload.
They must have thought it was going to go sick. And to be fair, we are talking about it. So you're welcome, Doritos. We all know that this hits millions of ears fucking week on end.
It probably, without exaggerating, this will probably reach more people than that shit video did.
First I'm hearing of it, mate.
Exactly.
And you had to go looking for that. So this will go viral. A helicopter doing a cheese pull.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That sucks.
It's the same thing like when I see these bullshit stunts and bits of marketing, there's teams of highly paid professionals that sit in boardrooms and go okay. And
what are the kids going to
They get paid handsomely and they sit there and go, oh yeah, hear me out. We'll get a helicopter and we'll get a big fake chip, and they come up with this bullshit. And there's other teams from Doritos sit there and go, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, here's fucking $400,000. Go and make it happen. And then you get that. I'm like, this is people's jobs.
You could give that money to Blue and I.
We could make a way better
ad. I don't know if
Did you see the Wide World of Rorts Tea ad? That was fucking infinitely better than that pile of crap I just watched.
I know we're coming across aggressive Doritos, but it's more of our we're coming forward to you as a team saying, give us the $400K.
Give us fucking $200K.
Oh, you know what? Give us $1,000. Fine. You drive a hard bargain.
No. You 200K.
200K.
Yeah.
200K flat.
Yeah.
That's $100K each.
After tax.
You're actually covering the expenses for the ad as well.
Yeah.
And we'll give you something better than that.
Way better. Doritos reach out. In Newcastle news this week, I was sent what can only be described as disturbing
horny
Snapchat. Well, yeah, horny. Could be described as horny. Gabe, you're going to have to do some work blurring this one.
Do we need some volume on
for the
this?
YouTube? No, I don't think. Oh, well, yeah, we get some volume, but it's definitely not necessary. it's more of a visual, this one. Newy locals will know Maitland Road in Mayfield.
One of the main roads.
Yeah, it's the main drag in a suburb. But you're always set to see something wild down there. I got sent this by a couple of punters. For the audio listeners, let me paint a picture for you. Basically, just a dude completely in the raw.
Oh shit!
Completely nude, walking. He's just walking.
Is that it?
That's it. It's just a dude He's just
again?
He's walking as if he's going for a coffee.
Bro is just strolling naked. Respect.
No shoes, nothing. Just walking completely nude, and then in tow, 2 police officers
strolling behind him,
who also aren't running.
I'm not sure they're even in pursuit.
I don't know. Maybe they were just out for a coffee. It's very funny. I don't know what. I need to know if anyone out there listening to this has any more information on that scenario. I need to know. It's just a dude walking naked.
Bro, I rate that. He's strutting with confidence.
He hasn't even got shoes on. He has got not a fucking... Except the mighty bush that he's rocking.
And he's not the most down bad looking bloke, for audio listeners.
I need to know what the
visual listeners as well.
I need to know what the scenario is there. Because there's two coppers behind him who are obviously going to arrest him, or at least...
Well, maybe.
Maybe not. Who knows? But, yeah, that's just some classic Maitland Road.
What shops is he near?
Looks like...
Is that the Stag?
That's a pub. That might be the Mayfield Hotel. That's the Stag.
It's a Stag.
He's right at the front of the Stag and Hunter. So I don't know if he's been asked to nude up as a bet. And then...
I'm trying to figure out if he's walking toward or away from the Mayfield kebab shop.
He could be going for a bit of chook from our brothers at May West. Fuck knows. But that's your newy news this week, guys. A guy was naked on Maitland Road.
Guy naked and police taking a leisurely walk.
Police in pursuit. In our sporting news this week, the run is over, the dream's over. The mighty Newcastle Knights fucking pumped by the Warriors on Saturday. Was always going to be a tough ask. I mean, the fucking Warriors in form, at home.
At home.
Horny crowd. Knights battered, bruised, busted. Been up for fucking the thick end of 3 months. It was always going to be a tall order, especially after a long, tough game against the Milk the week before. Warriors had a tough game themselves, but they had Sean Johnson back in the side. We had no Hastings. Ponga busted.
Fuck knows what Sean Johnson did, like, you know, rubbed like the belly of a Buddha or something, because luck was on his side. He was in form.
Yeah,
bro.
he's in career best form. It's good to see.
He's got the touch.
That's what everyone was obviously saying on the day. And like apparently everyone down there, like any Knights fans that travelled, they were like, fuck, if you're going to lose to someone this time of year, happy to lose to the Warriors. Like, you want to see them do well. I can't see anything other than them getting butt fucked by the Broncos this weekend. Unfortunately. Like, but it would be awesome if they didn't. It's fucking another sick weekend of footy this weekend. But the Knights are over. I do wonder this time of year what the boys get up to Mad Monday, because obviously the journos are just waiting for this time of year for the boys to fuck up, which not just our boys, but every fucking NRL player, which they inevitably do. And I'm just shout out Valentine Holmes, and I'm just always curious, like the boys, they must get together and go, okay, like they have to just get locked away somewhere far away and just like do your best. It's not like us, like I can just. Me and my mates just go between the pub and the sheds. Everyone can sit, like whatever. These blokes.
Newcastle Herald might get a hold of you, mate.
Oh fuck yeah, they could. They'd have some dirt on me, bring me down because I've been critical of the mainstream media like someone else. But no, but like I do wonder like what they do this time of year, because they got to have a blowout. You got to have a Mad Monday. It doesn't matter if you're playing A grade or NRL. You got to have a Mad Monday. But obviously these blokes are in a precarious position where you could fucking end your career with a Mad Monday.
It'd either be B&B's like somewhere or
Airbnb.
Yeah. Or like the club sponsor, like, you know, a West or whatever. Yeah. They would just put them in the function room and just say, we're going to turn a blind eye, boys. Go your house.
We're going to put security on the doors. No one in or out for fucking 12 hours.
Because you might as fucking well. You can tell them not to do shit. Hey, that doesn't work.
Yeah, and they got to like...
And let them rip, man.
Let the boys play. The season's over. You had a good year. Got to celebrate the year. So...
Well, true, the Mondays... So is it typically... I don't know. It probably varies, right, in terms of Mad Mondays. Like, you probably try to go the immediate Monday after, but if you have to push it, you push it, right?
Yeah, it depends, like...
Because I wonder what the Knights boys are up to.
Well, they would have had it already. It'd be done.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Have they had it?
Well, I don't know.
They've kept it under wraps. Respect to them.
Yeah. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe they're going away. They might wait and go away somewhere now, because it's changed. Like, they used like camera phones and everything. I know, like back in the day, they just used to go hammer and tong. They used to lock themselves in the stadium. They'd have it at the stadium at Mac Jones back in Joey's era, and they used
so sick.
They used to like just lock them in the stadium on the field with cartons and chairs and just like park up for the day in costumes and.
Yeah,
but obviously
and
it's
they're
different
even
now.
more fucked now, bro, because you can send a drone over that thing.
Yeah, and just the journos,
the
journos would just be waiting there. Like, but I think back in the day, there's a bit more like, righto, boys, go and have your fun. Like, we'll leave you alone today. But now they're just hanging out to fucking smash them. So yeah. Anyway, I hope they had fun, because season's over now, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was bro. Like, yeah. It was just such a bad start from the boys. It was unlucky. Like, that drop ball from Marzi, like, really just set the tone for the fucking game.
It was a terrible start.
Which he's a gun. Like, I'm not knocking him as a player. That was just an unfortunate thing to happen.
He had a fat year. Yeah, but it's fucking great weekend of footy this weekend. So Panthers.
Yeah, give us your tips.
Panthers and it's got to be Panthers Broncos grand final. Like, fuck.
Which upset is more likely?
Melbourne beating Penrith.
I agree.
Melbourne could fucking...
Because they still have that aura. Even though it's not the same team, like the Storm, they just have something in them, don't they?
They've been here 1,000 times. That could happen. It would be unlikely, but it's not impossible that the Storm knock off Penrith. But I don't know. I don't think so. And then I think the Broncos butt fucked the Wars.
Yep.
But, I mean, you know, up there, I just don't like it's a fucking Brisbane home semi. Like... Again.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me. How, like...
Yes, it is a grouse stadium, but fuck.
Obviously, Suncorp rules, but fuck me. Like, and they've had a week off, too. They're going to be fresh as fuck. Yeah, but great time of year, grand final time.
It's almost like melancholy in a way, like the year wrapping up. Like, I'm so looking forward to these two games, but I'm like, oh, no.
It's so bittersweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're the best games. And the standard of footy goes up, it gets quicker, and it's so good.
And it's just
and then it's over.
Away. It's just taken from you.
And then it's over, and then you're just fucking twiddling your thumbs.
Like, what am I supposed to do from fucking Thursday through to Sunday. You know what I mean?
Thursday through till fucking March.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know what, because I'm not a big cricket guy either.
Nah, me either.
And I do watch the Premier League, but that's on at fucking stupid times. So I don't know. I'm always at a bit of I just fucking drink.
I forgot what I did with myself last year, bro.
I forget every year. I think I just get on the piss.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what I'm watching when I'm just must be talking to me mates or something stupid.
Yeah.
Like actually
Watching my mates bet on the dog.
Actually conversing with people. Fuck that.
Being a socialite.
Ugh. All right, Gabe, you put a story in our sports section this week about the Sydney Marathon. Now, I obviously had a bit of a whinge just before about the runners. Sydney Marathon, obviously, on the weekend. Sounds like there's a bit of carnage down there. Do you care to elaborate for me and the listeners?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to bring it up because I know it was a big sporting event, but you've had your piece on it. You've let them fucking know how you feel and they need to get off the phones.
Just a few imposters.
Questions surrounding the safety of Sunday's Sydney Marathon have been raised after distressing scenes of runners vomiting and passing out were reported by competitors.
Do you know who that is, the people vomiting and passing out? It's the people I was just talking about that are just doing it for a cool photo at the end because they're not actually runners. They're just like, I'm going to get a new pair of Asics and be cool. And, it's actually a bit harder than I thought because it's a fucking marathon. I'm going to go do a couple of park runs in the lead up.
Yes and no. Like, respect to anyone who has, if you want to prove to yourself, you can do it. But the posting is where it gets a bit cringe, right?
And obviously, like, it's going to be hard. It wasn't that hot.
Nah, fuck it. I'd flex it, bro. If I'd ran a marathon, I'd post at least a story with a medal or something.
Yeah, but I just feel like heaps of people are just doing it for that.
Yeah, strictly.
Like, I feel like the clout of running a marathon is outweighing the actual, like, the fucking, look what I did.
You know whose fucking fault this is? It's fucking Hello Sports' fault.
Oh, the Goers Run Club.
Yeah. Tom, Eddie, this is your fault, mate. Bunch of clout chasers fucking running in the marathon.
Look, because, it is obviously a great achievement.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if you're fair income about it, because these cunts must be posting some fucking crap times.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think, and what if you're like that fair income about it? Why wait till the biggest one to do it? Why not fucking knock them over on the weekend when no one's looking?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's fun. And I'm like, it's obvious. It's easy for me to sit here. Like, I'd fucking sat on the lounge smoking darts all weekend. Like, obviously.
You're such a hater, bro.
No, I just fucking, it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
You don't see me posting smoking my ciggies and drinking my schooners.
I saw one dude put a photo up literally doing a shackers and he said, did this to prove it to myself, not anybody else. And I was like, well, why the fuck did you post on Instagram?
It sure looks like you're trying to prove it to somebody.
Well, then why the fuck? That's fucking weird because you're posting it on social media. Yeah. Like, if you're proving it to yourself, go and look in the mirror and go, did a good job there. And then fucking, like.
No, I hear your point. Accept the fact that it's not just for yourself. Is that pretty much your stance? Like, stop pretending it's just for you? Is that your main grow up?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
it's like flex it, mate, but don't say it was just for me.
Yeah, because if that was the case, then we wouldn't know you did it. I think that is my main gripe.
Yeah, it's just fucking contradictory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just for me. Hey, look, everyone.
But again, that's coming from a bloke who has a fucking crap satirical news page and fucking carries on every day on social media. So I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about really, but
of the 17,000 runners in the marathon, New South Wales Ambulance said it provided assistance to 40. Wow, that's
not that many.
While 26 were hospitalised.
I hardly called that. I would say there would have been 40 ambos there.
Yeah.
If not more. There's probably got fucking 2 ambos per person there. That's not chaos.
7 left in serious condition. Thoughts and prayers with them.
Hope they're well.
Yeah. But I agree with you. Oh, look, mate, shit like this is, if an event's on and they just look for something to write about, don't they?
Yeah.
This could be dangerous. It's like ACA, like whenever something's new, like Fortnite came out and they're like, this game is making your children violent.
Yeah, it was the same with Grand Theft Auto on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like it's the same. It's just the same fucking bullshit.
TikTok is fucking your mind.
Yeah, well that
one you subscribe to.
That is rotting the fucking brains of the youth. I will attest to that.
That one you're on the side of.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. That's basically it. Couple of people got hurt at the marathon. And Hello Sport got a bunch of people running in the marathon that probably shouldn't have been.
Yeah, I saw that. I wonder how many people actually finished it. Not just the Goers Run Club, like people in general.
Yeah, the percentage of people that finished it would be interesting.
Yeah.
I actually do I'm taking the piss. Like Hello Sport, getting cunts to get up off their ass and have a dig. I do respect that.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
You're not the right podcast here for that. Like, we'll encourage you to go have a scooey.
Oh, I'm not encouraging anyone to exercise. Unless you want to. sit down and shut the fuck up. It's time for this week's edition of Daily Blues Chews.
Guys, it's chew time. First of all, the shirt on the chew clothing are hats, hoodies, tracky dacks, tees. If you're a dirty, stinking fisherman or just a punter who likes good clobber, head to onthechew.com.au. Boys do grouse stuff. Support them. They're local boys too, so check them out. Now, to the chewing. In treating the body like what can only be described as complete shit since the footy season ended. So looking to get back on the wagon this week with some healthy food. We've hit Bones Bakery in Waratah and looking to keep the body nice and tight with this one. Chocolate eclair.
Yeah,
they could not have fit more cream in this thing if they tried. Holy fucking shit. Looks absolutely sensational. Almost smells like salted caramel, actually. I could be mistaken here. This could be a salted caramel number. Just cream pie of doom. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's hook into this bastard. Holy fucking shit. I can't even get the lips around it.
Cream pie of doom. Oh.
I've just leaked sauce all over the car. Bit over the top in this hot weather, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Probably going to do absolutely nothing for the guts. Fucking delicious, though. Caramel cream pie, eclair, whatever the fuck it is from Bones Bakery in Waratah. 7.1.
Yep.
Yeah. Very unnecessary, but chew on.
Yeah, I had the smoko from home today, and I thought I need something sweet, and then I got it, and then immediately I was like, "Fuck, it's pretty warm today. I don't know if I need this."
That was too much, bro.
It was heavy.
You didn't finish that, did you?
There's still half of it in the fridge at home.
There's fuck all chance you finish that.
I'll knock it over tonight, but so that was some kind of eclair from Bones Bakery in Waratah. I've got fucking shit all over the car while I was eating that too. Just destroyed it.
That's what I was thinking of when we were talking about like speaking Danish.
Yeah, you thought it was a gotcha.
Yeah, so that's where my mind went to.
Time for this week's edition of Daily Blue Dial-Ins. Now, before I get in the dial-ins, it would be remiss of me not to open this fucking huge package that got sent to me last week. Apologies to the guys from Under the Sun Detailing. The guys sent me a package the other week, and I fucking forgot to open it on the pod last week. So, going to rip right into the bastard now. If it's car detailing stuff, I'm going to be pretty pumped because I just fucking fucked my car up without a Eclair. So, very generous, guys. Thank you very much. What do we have here? Oh, a stubby holder. Let's go.
Bang.
Under the Sun Detailing. Thank you very much. Very generous. We have got, this smells great. Bit of Ultra Car Wash, biodegradable, easy hand wash conditioner, extreme shine. Get the Triton fucking singing in
We
that.
do like a sexy car wash video.
We might actually for our next bit of merch.
Yeah.
We've got a car shampoo, Ultra Snow. Fucking oath, boys. Check that out.
My car actually needs a fucking clean too.
Get into it, mate. And a couple of... thank you, guys. That's very, very... Oh, fucking need a new car air freshener as well. Beautiful. Very, very generous, guys. Again, I say this every week. If you want to send me shit and send us shit, I'm not putting our address out there. I might put Gabe's address out there.
Don't do that.
But no, let us know. That's very, very generous, guys. Thank you very much. A couple of coasters too for when we're schoonering and business cards. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. And sorry it took me so fucking long to open it. I am a useless cunt.
Shout out Under the Sun.
Under the Sun car detail.
Nice retro looking sun on their thing. That's cool.
They're very cool. Very, very cool. So thank you very much, guys. That's very generous. Now, enough for the free stuff. Let's do some dial-ins.
Bluey, Gabe, how the fuck are you, boys? It's Jezza from Penrith again.
Jezza.
Just want to do a quick mental health check on our friend Jazza from the Shire. Now, mate, just want to see how you're going and how you're feeling because you must be fucking delusional to think that the Shire's God's country. You know what? You do seem like a really funny bloke considering the boys fucking loved your TikTok. Great calling, by the way. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, I digress. Gabe, mate, I'm on board with you. Peanut butter and fucking avocado are gross as fuck, but dude, seriously, you're missing out on a world of fucking orgasms with cheese. Cheese boards are king, man. Nothing better than a Sunday afternoon, a couple of beers on the veranda and a cheese board. It's fucking God tier shit.
God's tier.
Yeah, mate. Get around it. Definitely got to give it a try. Cheers, boys. Fucking love the podcast so far. You're making Fridays fucking great. Cheers.
A few shots fired there. Was that from the Riff to the Shire? Was that a bit of fucking...
Do they share the same name or something? Jazza.
Might have been another Jazza, but a bit of a few shots fired there.
Just back and forth beef over the dial-ins is fucking pretty funny.
People beefing in the dial-ins. I don't mind that.
Oh, that cunt who called last week.
Yeah, if you got a problem with someone in the dial-ins, don't just let us know. Let them know too. It's going to be like a fucking big chicks group chat.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, mate. Maybe I'll get on the cheese boards or something. I doubt it.
You had cheese on a burger the other week.
Yeah, I know. And I still asked for no cheese on me wraps and all that too. So
Yeah, right. Maybe one day.
some things never change, man.
Maybe one day.
G'day, Bluey and Gabe. This is Jackus the Mackus calling in
Jackus the
from
Mackus.
Melbourne. Just want to congratulate you boys on the masterful, beautiful piece of video you guys made for the merch. I've got to say it was pretty high quality.
That's touching, mate. Thank you.
You know, coming from me, I make professional videos for businesses for a living, so
You're hiring?
got to say it was pretty fucking awesome. Quick question for you boys. I saw the other day, Bluey, you went to the Polaris gig in Sydney. Thought that looked like a pretty sick time, especially since they were opening up with Nickelback. So wanted to ask you guys, especially Bluey, who would be your top 5 favourite metal or rock bands of all time? For me, Black Sabbath and Parkway Drive, Killswitch Engage are all some of the greats in my book, but wanted to see what you guys thought. Let me know and keep up the awesome podcast.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Jackus the Mackus. It's good to see our videography or video skills being recognised by professionals. Jack, obviously a well-known videographer. I've got no idea. But it's good that it's good. Game recognised game, I believe, is the term. Top 5, what do you say? Top 5 rock or metal bands?
Rock/metal, yeah.
So I go through phases where like I'll just flog something to death. And then, so like my top 5 would just change all the time. But right now, I'd go Nickelback. No, I would not go. I'd go Polaris. I'd go, fuck. I mean, this is only going to be good to you if you know sort of Aussie metal or that sort of stuff. But North Lane, fucking While She Sleeps, fucking...
You could be putting people on here, mate. Back yourself.
Check them out. But this could just be boring if you're not into that kind of music.
We'll fucking wrap it up then.
This will just be shit. Parkway Drive are great and Nickelback. Have you got 5 rock bands?
I got...
What's your genre? I know you're a big Drizzy man. What's your go-to genre?
Yeah, mostly hip-hop and like that, I don't know if it's like indie's the right word, but I kind of like that Australian kind of chill stuff now, but that's recently. Like, I'm more...
Oh, like you'd be right on Triple J's cock, wouldn't you?
No, I'm not like one of them. Like, I don't listen to radio, bro.
Yeah.
So it's mostly hip-hop with a, I don't know, / indie stuff.
Is it indie like all those chicks that sing with Aussie accents, like that kind of stuff? And
I don't listen to... This is interesting. I don't really listen to many, like, women songs. Like, if you could only ever listen to blokes sing
Bigot.
or women sing again, which one would you choose? I have a mate who's like, nah, I love when women sing.
Yeah, I love Paramore.
But if you could only ever have one...
I mean, that's... Well, obviously there's more dude bands. You get more choice if you pick dudes.
Yeah, do you? Well, is there more?
Fucking O theories. Yeah, 100%.
More popular ones, probably.
There's more. There'd definitely be, like, with male frontmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be... That's called front man. Like, yeah.
Front person.
Yeah, well, like, no, there would 100% be more. Like, but there's fucking heaps of good bands with chicks. Like, chicks.
But like most of your saved songs, whatever, it'd probably be mostly dudes, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Same here by a landslide.
I'd say I'd be interested to see what the percentages are of, like, male and female artists in the world. Like, what actual music that's out there. Like, how many are dudes and how many are chicks. I'm sure it would be considerably more blokes, but I don't know. Yeah.
My top 5 metal bands are One Direction, Backstreet Boys.
Apparently NSYNC are getting back together. Apparently NSYNC are getting back together.
Yeah, not a metal man, guys. Sorry.
Not a metal guy.
Hey guys, Camilla Mazzara here. Just seen your TikTok on the banjo story. So this one's a couple of years back, and I'd broken my foot being a dumbass. And my mate had a party a couple of days later, and this girl wanted to fuck, and I was already like half passed out, couldn't walk, so I was laying in the bed. She goes, "You want to fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, all right, whatever." You know, not thinking of anything. And she just jumped on me straight in, no fucking, wasn't wet, wasn't nothing. She just jumped straight on me dick. I felt something go. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And she's like, "Oh, this is the best sex ever, like this and that." I was like, "Nah, I can't do this shit, hop off." My mate comes in, turns the light on, and I'm laying in a pool of blood. So I've hobbled to the shower, hopped in the shower, and my knob's pissing out. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I get to the hospital and fucking...
Loved how he gave himself a...
I get to the hospital and, you know, they see me and they're like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, this and this." So I'm laying on the bed and the nurse comes in, a little short Malaysian girl, so she's pretty much giving me a wristy while I'm laying on this table while they're checking out me knob.
Good on him for like just making sure to leave in the details. Like, yeah, she was saying like this is the best shit she ever had, like whatever. And then like, oh, my boy came in.
The Malaysian nurse came in and said, "Damn, that's the best dick I've ever seen."
Shout out to this guy. I think he commented on the TikTok. He goes, "You boys need me on." I said, "Hit the dial-ins, mate." So if that's you,
What
shout out, brother.
a funny cunt.
Yeah, I was giving her the best sex she ever. Like she came like 6 times before I stopped.
100%. You got it. You got. These are the details we need to know.
Bluey, Gabosaurus Rex.
Nice.
Look, I've come into a dilemma. I've become a lawn dad.
Oh,
Mate,
nice.
it's draining my bank account, spending hundreds on sprinklers and weed and shit. My lawn's going to look fucking good, but I have become a lawn dad. What are your boys' lawn looking like?
We just moved into a new rental and we have got bindies everywhere. So my lawn looks like shit. We did give it a mow the second week or third week we moved in, and I was like, damn, that's nice. And then it's been so fucking sunny. It's just growing so quickly. So my lawn looks like shit, but the missus just started getting into her herb garden and veggie garden. So
Herb garden.
yeah, herb garden. Nah, not like that, unfortunately. But but I'm not at all a green thumb. But it does seem like, I think it's one of those things that I've bagged. Like, I think it's fucking stupid, but then the older I get, I can probably see myself getting right into it.
So I wanted to ask you, what are the telltales that you're getting old? Because getting into your lawn and starting to give a shit about your lawn,
That's definitely one.
that's definitely one of them.
Your bedtime, it just gets fucking early as fuck.
That's another one.
Real mundane activities excite you. Like fucking doing nothing excites you. Like the idea of a weekend where you don't have to do anything, like gets you fucking real revved up.
Yeah. Hating young people, that's a big one from you.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm trying to figure out some more telltales because like my lawn's like fucked and I never gave 2 fucks about a lawn at ever. Anyway, I mow it every now and then. Now I'm like, I'm real just like, yeah. I'm not like making sure it's in great nick, but after I mow, I just go, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of pride in your work.
Yeah, and I'm like, much like you, I'm like, I get why people are starting to like this. So I'm tiptoeing on the edge of being a lawn man.
Yeah, you're mid-20s now though, so you're getting up there. Sort of, I think and then like smoking meat. I think like meat, barbecuing.
That's the other one.
Barbecuing, smoking meat, craft beer, brewing your own beer, all that kind of shit.
Or craft beer. You think that's a tell of growing up?
I think so. Yeah. Like liking crafties and being a bit of a beer wanker, a bit of a beer snob, drinking wine.
Smoking meats is a huge one. I love that you said that because, bro, the amount of videos I watch of people just making fucking grouse briskets or the way they cook their steaks and 6 sandwiches, bro.
Yeah, I was in a huge barbecue phase until I moved out of the joint. Now I'm just got to get my barbie set up again, and like I'm just fucking.
I'm coming around, mate.
Hammer time on a Sunday. Like I'll cook steaks and eat them all week, like on my smokers and that. Like, I get fucking real into it, but it's just part of growing up.
Okay, Bluey and Gabe, coming to you live from Polaris in Brisbane. Feast your eyes, baby.
Or he is.
Let's fucking go!
Yeah, good on him. He'd be breaking his neck right now, eh?
Fuck yeah, Polaris boys, keep up the good work.
That's sick. That's sick.
Dial it in live from the mosh pit in Brisbane. That's fucking cool. I got goosebumps.
That whole time he's silent, he's fucking just banging that head, eh?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's got me horny. Good stuff.
Blue balls, Father Gabriel.
Father Gabriel.
You've asked about revenge stories, and I've got a pretty decent one here.
I'm excited here.
Me and this girl used to go out for a bit, and her friends didn't like me that much, and her friend essentially made us break up, and we broke up, and then we went. That was it. We broke up. Friends didn't like me. Then we had a year 10 formal. The year 10 formal, her friend threw water on me, soaked me completely, and so my revenge was, because I knew where she lived, I got a bunch of water balloons and just started throwing them at her house.
Nice.
Just at random points in the night. Probably done it about 2 or 3 times. And I got to the point where, like her family, I saw a post on it on Instagram and it was like, can whoever's throwing this please stop? And I was like, no, fuck off. Thank you, boys. Love you. Good night.
Love you too.
Simple but effective.
Our little Scottish mate who rings in, if not every week, at least every other week, from the club, always consistently. Please give yourself a nickname.
Yeah, we need one for you.
I reckon he's fucking called in every episode. And it's always girl problems. He must be a prolific shagger.
Yeah, it's always the ex.
It's always women problems or other blokes because he's been knocking their birds or something.
Yeah.
Or he's passion birds in the clubs when he rings us.
He hooked up with 2 chicks just before he rang.
He's a fucking the Scottish shagger. If you don't give yourself a nickname next week, I'm gonna give you one, and it's not gonna be as good. So, but yeah, I mean that sounded like a pretty just straight up the guts revenge story there. Nothing too creative.
Yeah, no, that's nice and simple. But what I do respect about it is, like you said, we don't have the fucking wherewithal or the dedication to do it. He's like saying at random points in the night. He's like going in at 9 o'clock, letting one rip, gives it a couple hours, couple more.
Yeah, I'm way too lazy for that.
Scottish
but good on
shagger.
him. The Scottish shagger, the shagging Scotsman.
Yep, that's it.
Hey, Bluey, is Jack and Lawce here? And we got, what's your name?
I'm Keely.
This is Keely. All we gotta say is, Gabe,
Yep.
fuck you, eat some fucking cheese, cunt.
Fuck you. Oh, I hate the news.
Fuck Gabe, eat some cheese.
Good on you, Keely. Hates the news.
How good's that?
I hate the news.
Keely's just happy to be there, I think. I want to be involved.
G'day, Bluey. G'day, Gabe. I'm
Hey,
a
mate.
bit behind because of my trip, but I'm back now. I'm slowly catching up through it. I've been staying in Newcastle recently. Fucking hectic place. Rate it. Love to live there in the future, but currently I'm back in Sydney, and I've been listening to the podcast. Look, Gabe, I think you're a fuckwit.
Yep.
But I'm lactose intolerant. Cheese makes me shit out my asshole. It's so overrated. I don't know what else. I have to hide from my mates to say this take because it's so controversial. But like I agree with you. Cheese sucks. Cheese is the worst food I've ever tasted. Same as peanut butter. Can't agree with you. Eggs though. Eggs are kind of lit. But
Eggs are lit.
Fucking cheese sucks. I don't know what else to say. You know. Up the Newcastle, up the Rabbits. I'm a big Rabbitoh supporter.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Let's get these caps done. Yeah.
Obviously, that was recorded before we got pumped. But yeah, you sound like you got a fucking comrade out there.
Brother, I know it's like easy to get on the side of the dial-ins by hit me with a fuck you, but you just listed like 4 things that we relate on.
Bunnies, cheese,
peanut butter.
He said eggs are kind of lit.
Yeah, so we're missing there.
But he does say crap stuff like lit, which you like to do too. You said dome. Like he probably... You said dome a couple of weeks ago. Lit. I put lit in that category. Mid, lit, dome.
But
that's in that category for me. This guy could be your kindred spirit.
Yeah, but anyway, here's something that I think's fucking pretty funny is at least I'm in the category of like where that slang was kind of coming through. So like I can get away with it.
You mean you're in the age bracket?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but then you hear people like who are like 35 and up, and like when they start throwing that lingo in, I cringe the way you cringe at me.
Yeah, it is particularly cringe if someone sort of my age or up, like you say, says it. It is particularly fucked, but I think it's fucked. That's
regardless.
It's a spectrum of being fucked. Yeah. It's fucked wherever you go. There's just differing degrees. You are right. If like that guy that
I'm finally seeing what you're seeing when I say it.
It's you're seeing the world through my lens now. Yeah. There's some fucking cringe shit out there.
I'm like, oh no, I get it now.
Yeah. Not to the same degree, but you get it. You get kind of a glimpse of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, g'day boys. Lockie here calling in again.
Lockie, brother.
Just a bit somber.
I know.
Oh, mate.
Nights got dusted. We can make every excuse under the sun, but in all honesty, we got dusted.
We got pumped.
That was too good.
Look, now I've called in with my Devon and Nutella, and I'll stand by it. I'll
it's this
fucking
Lockie.
happily eat it. It's not often, it's just something I did once, and it was great. But a mate of mine, Robert Plain, who won't dial in, the dog,
Full name
he
call out.
was at the kebab shop last night, and kebab and Indian, as they always are.
Of course.
Gentleman walked in and asked for large chips covered in butter chicken sauce.
Oh, yes.
Play on, play off.
Play on. Play on, player. That's fucking silky. I love butter chicken so much.
You're so white, bro.
I am 100%.
You're so white.
I'm fucking what's called cultural appropriation personified. I am the whitest. Fuck. Someone told me about get a load of this. One of the boys told me there's an Indian, and I fucking wish I could remember which one it was around here, that's doing this is the most cultural appropriation I've ever heard. So, you know, you get a cheese and garlic naan.
Yeah.
Sweet chili cheese and garlic naan.
Sweet chili cheese and garlic.
So it's just a sweet chili cheese and bacon bread.
Yeah.
Fucking naan bread.
That's pretty sick.
You won't find one of them in India, I'll tell you that. It's not Indian food,
No.
That's the most cultural appropriation I've ever seen. And it sounds fucking gun. Sounds awesome. But yes, I am very white. And butter chicken sauce on chips sounds fucking silky.
Yeah, I reckon like any curry sauce on some chips
Fuck
would go
yeah.
good.
Well, that's a big thing in England, curry sauce. So if you get like chips, like fish and chips even, like battered fish, battered chips, and they give you curry sauce to dip you. But it's different. It's not like butter. It's not like a tikka. It's like a golden curry almost. But yeah, it's fucking very, you're right.
So butter chicken would be your order for sure from Indian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese and garlic naan, butter chicken, can of Coke, because I'm generally hungover when I'm getting Indian. And it's fucking... Indian could be... You couldn't eat it every day, but if you're talking...
I had a huge stint on it, bro. It was the top of the list for me for a while.
You're near a good one here too.
Yeah.
If you're talking convenience, fucking speed, price point, consistency...
Typically, like, size as well. It's pretty good.
Taste. And you can, like, butter chicken's a stock order, but you
Ring
can...
sting.
Mate. And yeah, you can go again too.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking good the next day as well.
Cleaned your bowels out.
Fucking Indian's right up there for me. Shout out the...
Vindaloo's my order. So Madras and Vindaloo, but I figured out that Vindaloo's my preference.
Yeah. No, I'm a bit just butter. I'm white. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm white as hell. But I like a korma. Like I like them all. But if I'm going there, I don't even fucking bother. The missus is like, get something else. I'm like, no, I know what I want.
Yeah.
Like I know what I came here for.
The one near me, they have one that's like got goat meat or something, like a goat curry. I'm
yeah,
like,
nice. That sounds good.
Would you eat that?
Yeah, I try everything.
I'd try it, but fuck.
Only if someone else is paying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm only buying butter chicken, baby.
Sweet chili naan.
Yeah.
Bluey, Gabe.
Hey, mate.
As a fella like Tamworthian,
Oi.
It's a fucking disgrace, Gabe, that you keep saying you're from fucking Tamworth with your food dislikes. Fuck you. Eat cheese. Also, I'm currently living in fucking Belgium right now in a small little country town.
Sounds worse.
Do you know how fucked it is being like going out here?
Very, very
there was a
fucked.
festival. It said it started at 8 and fucking goes at 5 o'clock the next morning. I rocked up at 11:30. Yeah, sure.
Apologies. Did he say Belgium or Bellingen?
Bellingen sounds like a small town.
Well, I think he said Bellingen, but now he's talking about festival starting late and getting home early in the morning. I'm thinking he's talking about Belgium in fucking...
But he said small
Germany.
country town. Isn't Belgium a big place?
Belgium is a city.
Isn't it big though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He said small country town, I think.
We have to fucking check the
VAR.
tape here. We have to fucking go upstairs on this one. I thought maybe he said Bellingen.
I'm currently living in fucking Belgium right now in a small little
Belgium?
country town.
Belgium in a small country town.
Oh.
Do you know how fucked it is being like going out here?
Didn't say it was a city.
Like, fuck, there was a festival.
Yeah, but he's
It
in...
said it started at 8 and fucking goes at 5 o'clock the next morning. I rocked up at 11:30. Yeah, surely it'd be fucking started. There's fucking 10 people there. And it didn't even get kick off till fucking 2 in the fucking morning. And then it's like, fuck, well, today's going to be a fucking write-off now because it's currently 6:30 in the morning and I just rolled home. And like, what the fuck am I doing? I'd fucking sleep all day and then go out again tonight. Do it all over again.
Sounds awesome.
The other quick thing is, do you know how fucking hard it is to pick up chicks when you're the only Aussie? Because fucking
should be
every
easy.
motherfucker, you're trying to talk to the girl, next thing, every motherfucker just wants to fuck.
I don't think being Aussie was your problem with getting birds, mate.
Bruh, from all reports I hear, it is grouse to be Aussie overseas.
It's the opposite of what he just said. I don't think being Australian was your problem there, buddy.
And you're saying I'm giving Tamworth a bad name. Holy shit, mate.
Yeah. Mate, it's crazy.
Don't they like it when you grab them on the ass?
Yeah, it's like when you just yell at them, it's like they don't like it. Ugh.
It's like when I pushed her, she didn't even do anything.
Yes, I got a
mailing.
I got a mailing this week. Anonymous. Boys, I decided to whack a bit of Nickelback on today, in brackets. How You Remind Me was the particular song. Great choice, friend.
Respect.
Anyway, my 7-year-old was in the back seat, and when the song finished, he said, Dad, I don't know what this song's called, but I like it.
Oh.
Not only are you boys changing culture by freeing us from the Nickelback hate shackles, but I think you boys could be changing the future as well.
Oh, our influence on the youth.
We're shaping generations of fucking Nickelback loving idiots, and I love it.
Who despise marathons.
Proud to, yeah, that's the next thing. Get your son fucking hating long distance running, mate.
Bluey, Gabo, it's the funk.
Yeah, the funk.
Just wondering how long it's going to take for you boys to transition this into an OnlyFans type podcast and the Daily Blues Chews is Bluey chewing his missus. Let me know. Because let's be honest, boys, no one wants to fucking see that. Fucking see no one wants to.
You have a different chew every week.
Yeah. I'm sure the missus would be stoked about that. Very good, Mr. Funk. Good to have you back, brother.
Sooner than you think.
Yeah.
Oh, boys.
Well, next week.
Just ringing from the fucking job site on a happy Friday. Just hiding in the van, having a quick smoker because I told the apprentice we wouldn't have lunch, so we'd knock off early.
Nice.
Hey, dumbest things you've done for money. When I was about 18, my mate reckoned he couldn't kick me in the head. So I put a motorbike helmet on, and for $20, he tried to kick me in the head, and pretty sure he gave me a concussion, and I had a migraine for a week. Yep. Anyway, Gabe, this one's probably for you. Quick question. If you could never have sex again or only have sex with trans girls, what would you do?
Oh, is that it? Real head scratcher. Or you can only... Well, I've seen some fucking hot trans women. Some that you wouldn't even know. So I would...
Yeah.
At some stage, you're going to need to get a root.
Yep.
So I don't think the no sex. I'd have sex with trans women.
Yeah, like, I don't know. You hear the jail yarns, like the boys just start fucking going crazy in there and they don't even look trans.
Well, that's just prison rape, mate. I don't think that's what he's...
Yeah, but I'm saying the boys get that toey.
Yeah.
There's no shields around. There's not even trans women. They just go, right, oh, what's the next best option?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a hole. Bang.
Yeah.
Straight in the dot.
You don't have to do that, though.
Well, if you
that,
haven't
wasn't on that wasn't on the table.
No,
but
I'm saying you may as well be.
So
I'll do that for nothing.
Gabe's going for prison rape.
Those are the options, right? No sex or prison rape?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen heaps of, there's heaps of good-looking trans women.
Yeah.
And they've transitioned, so they're real women anyway, you bigot.
Yeah.
It's Kevin. We haven't been anywhere near any K-holes, but fucking up the was where we were fucking nights, Bluey.
That's our mate that was in the K-hole the other week. Yes, the Warriors did beat the Knights. Congratulations. You're going to get fucking shagged by the Broncos this weekend.
Hey guys, Josh from across the ditch in NZ here.
Yes.
First off, I just want to start off by saying, how about that fucking walloping the Knights got from the fucking Warriors last night?
Correct.
Absolutely beautiful. Oh, well, at least the Knights actually made the playoffs, unlike the Rabbitohs, Gabe?
Yep.
Anywho, big listener, been here since day one.
Respect, brother.
Listen to you on that other podcast that will remain nameless. Anywho, you guys wanted fucked food combos. Back in the day, high school, me and the boys would go to the tuck shop at lunch. We'd order a chicken and mayo sandwich, add a steak and cheese pie, and what you do is you take the top of the sandwich off, stick the pie in, put the top back on, and tuck in. And it was actually pretty decent. I probably think it was fucking feral if I ate it today, but back then it was fucking mean. Anyway, boys, love you.
Love you too, Joshy. Chicken and mayo, and then a beef pie sandwich.
Cheese and bacon pie.
Was it cheese and bacon? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds crazy. But
I don't know about that combination, but I've heard that pie sandwiches are pretty gross.
yeah, it's called a Bruno burger.
Bruno burger.
Well, that's what I heard them called, but it just might be crazy enough to work. That's I don't know. It sounds fucked, but I'd be willing to give that chicken and mayo pie sandwich a go because I love chicken, I love mayo, and I love pies, and I love sandwiches.
Why don't you just have both?
Exactly. So that might just be crazy enough to work, our little Kiwi friend. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Up the wires.
Good morning, boys. Ted from the old Melbs here.
Yes, Ted.
We've got a couple of people out Melbourne.
First off, I'm hanging for a shit and a piss. I'm somewhere between Jindabyne and Albury. I have no fucking clue where. I just know that my GPS has me going. Anyway, so following on from the snap banjo the other week, I heard old fella say he's done it 3 times. I don't know what's left of his string, but anyway. So I have done a couple nights in the doghouse because I thought it'd be wise to tell the missus that I'd passed on the story to the lads. Needless to say, that went down like a lead balloon. Anyway, cheers, boys. Enjoy your week.
Good on you, brother. It sounds like a long drive. What did he say? So he snapped his banjo string with his missus, then told the boys, and then told his missus he told the boys, and she didn't like it. Yeah, chicks don't like that stuff.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, mate.
Yeah, I mean, you were 2 steps out of this bloke, mate.
What do you think she's going to be fucking pumped that you told everyone? Man.
What's doing?
Oh, here we go.
Boys, we got a revenge story here, huh?
Yes.
Fucking look out. Better fucking use the voice scrambler. One time, my mate was dating this absolute cunt of a thing, and I couldn't stand it, right? Anyway, this cunt's drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels, and she's powering through it like a fucking warrior.
Warrior?
Turning into a cunt, sip after sip. Well, it got to about 1/3 left, and I thought, you know what? Fuck this cunt. So I pissed in it in the kitchen, refilled it to about, I don't know, half, and then watched that cunt shot it for the rest of the night. Yeah, she was pretty sick the next day, and she deserved every fucking thing of it. Fuck that cunt. I hope she's dead now. Love you, boys. Fuck you, Gabe. Eat cheese, you weak cunt. What's going on, boys?
So many mixed emotions there.
There was a bit in that. My first impression, he was so mean about talking about this woman. I'm starting to think he might like her.
Oh, one of the old school primary school crushes.
Yeah, when you're mean to the girls that you like, he's like, this fucking cunt. I'm starting to think this bloke might like this
Instead
chick.
of pulling her hair, he pissed in her JD.
He pissed in a JD. That's crazy if that's true. That's a fucking sick.
Depends how bad she deserved it.
It didn't sound like she did anything.
I mean, yeah, he didn't give any examples, did he? He just said she's a fucking cunt.
And then pissed in a Jack Daniels. That's just out of control behaviour.
Yeah, you should have gave us the context on why she sucks so bad.
Yeah, if you're gonna let us know you pissed in someone's drink, you need to tell us they've done something ordinary. Oh, sorry, just got an interesting email. It's all good. It's the watch list. We're back on a watch list. Chase from Missouri.
Oh, he's sending
has mailed in this week. Our mate Chase from Missouri.
Doctor as well, some say.
Dr. Chase.
Yeah.
It's about the Nickelback phenomenon that we're either causing or noticing. But he said your Nickelback is causing the Beta-Meinhof phenomenon or Beta-Meinhof effect. Is when your awareness of something increases. This leads you to believe it's actually happening more, even if that's not the case. I don't believe you, Dr. Chase.
Doctor, psychologist. You might be get fucking barred if you keep pulling us up, Dr. Chase.
This guy's very, he said, don't ask me how I know all this random information about psychology and vitamins. I'm not going to ask, but I love it.
I suspect it's autism.
Gabe, we do love to live in a fantasy land here, mate, so don't be coming to this. I know it's called Daily Blue Weekly and we pretend to talk about the news. Don't be coming to this podcast with facts or anything that's real, mate. This is all fucking nonsense and bullshit, all right?
Yeah, we've never tried to upkeep that illusion.
We're living in a fantasy land here, mate. Don't come here with your Beta-Meinhof phenomenon. No, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for getting in touch.
More likely we're just making it happen, though.
Blue, Gabe, how are we?
Well, mate.
Just looking for a bit of advice from you guys, actually.
Oh.
Just maybe call me the clogger, I guess, because I'm clogging up your DMs with this question, and plus someone on your pod needs to be called the clogger, so I guess I'll take that role.
That's you, clogger.
But anyway,
Clogstar.
just wanted to ask you some advice about my sister-in-law. Now, she just moved down from Queensland about 8 or 9 months ago. She was in a domestic relationship. It was really shit, obviously, and we got her down here just to get her out of that situation.
Good idea.
She's still down here. She's been down here for the last 9 months helping us with the wedding, we just got married, me and my partner, a couple of weeks ago.
Congratulations.
And then my partner today actually got a new job. She started. And my sister-in-law, just been a little bit ungrateful lately, been really moody and stuff. And then all of a sudden today, she's called up her sister, obviously, my partner, and has had a real go at her because my partner took the tobacco away, basically, like smoked or whatever.
I'd be filthy too.
And yeah, I was just a little bit pissed off about the fact that she got really angry at her, and then she left work, like on her first day, on her lunch break, to come back to the house and give her the tobacco, and was very short with her as well, so wasn't even grateful that she left work on her first day just to come back. And then
fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well, she only works 20 minutes away from the house, like a walk. So I just was so pissed off about that fact.
She didn't get it.
I don't really know what to do. I obviously don't want to get in between sisters because that's a very bad idea.
Yes.
But yeah, I'd love for you guys' advice, and yeah, loving the podcast. Keep up the great work, and yeah, sorry this message is over 2 minutes. If it doesn't get on the pod, I completely understand. But yeah, thank you guys, and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Clogger. My first instinct is send her back to that abusive relationship she was in and just remind her how good she's got it. Well, no, hear me out. They've obviously done the right thing by got her out of there, getting the durries and stuff by the sounds of it. Sounds like she's been, I'm only taking Clogger's word for this, but sounds like she's been a fucking bitch.
I fully agree.
Send her back to that abusive relationship just as a reminder. Hey,
This is how
It's pretty fucking good down here, mate. Pull your fucking head in.
That's what I hate ungrateful people, bro.
Yeah.
That irks me. Yeah, fucking kick her out. Fuck that.
Kick her to the curb, clogger. No,
the truth is, clogger, is you need to have a word with your missus about getting her out of that house, because you don't get to tell her to leave, because their blood and your sister will likely be like, oh, but we have to fucking keep her. I don't know what to do. Have a word with your missus and get her the fuck out of there if possible.
Respect, clogger. Jack Clogger.
Clogstad.
Bluey, Gabe,
Daddy.
McDaddy here.
McDaddy.
Hope your legends are well.
We are,
And Blue, you're not too butthurt after the thrashing your Knights got on the fucking weekend by my mighty was.
Not at all, mate.
Just calling in this week with a nice rort for you boys. Can't believe I didn't think of this until the other day, but fucking oh well. It's to do with a particular beer that we recently launched over here, sort of in the last year. It's only been in Aussie for about a year too. Owned by a couple of other big podcasters. You probably can think of who I'm talking about, which one. Pretty much when they launched them here, they only launched the 6-packs to start with, and they were $18 a pack. A mate of mine managed to work out that if you actually scan the barcode on the can, you could get them for free, because they still showed up in the system, but they didn't have a price set for them.
We heard a similar one to this.
Safe to say, sorry boys, gone a little bit over a minute, but yeah, just saying, safe to say we rorted quite a few 6-packs in that time. Now they've seemed to clued on and now charge about $5 a can, so we don't really do that too much often. Now that especially they've got the 12-pack of stubbies and stock over here too.
There's some holes in this story.
Anyway, legends, have a good one. Cheer.
So I don't want to call, unless Mac Daddy's, and Mac Daddy, please forgive me, I'm not calling you a liar. Unless Mac Daddy's working at the bottle shop, you can't self-serve yourself grog.
Yeah.
Unless you can in New Zealand. That's enough. He's calling in from across the ditch. So.
Because you don't rock up, scan the single can, and then they just go, oh, it costs nothing, go on with your day.
Yeah, and unless in New Zealand you can self-serve yourself grog, I don't know. You may be able to do that over there. It's a fucking pretty backwards nation. I don't know. Mac Daddy, I'm not calling you a liar, brother. I would never call you a liar. You're the cornerstone.
You're a value dial-inner.
Massively, mate. It just feels like there's a couple of fucking holes in that one. But please, if we're wrong, get in touch and tell us we're dickheads. Your Warriors did just thump our Knights, so maybe I'm just being a little bit fucking petty getting back at you. Just feels like there's a couple of holes in that one, brother. We'll leave it there, eh?
G'day, Bluey and Gabe. How's it going, fellas? I was at Uncle Dan's the other day.
Dan
Good
Murphy's.
old Dan Murphy's.
Yep.
And I saw this sign, and it caught my attention because I was thinking, surely there has to be a rort in this.
Oh.
Apparently, you go into the
Grog
draw
rorts.
to win a $1,000 Woolworths gift card if you report missing or stolen trolleys that you find just lying around on the streets.
This sounds like a raw waiting to
And I was
happen.
thinking to myself,
Well, respect.
surely there has to be a good old-fashioned rort in this where you just steal a trolley, just leave them lying around on the streets, report the location on the app, and then you go into the draw to win a $1,000 gift card. Apparently, surely this has to be a rort in this, and how many fake accounts do you think that you would have to create before they catch on?
They've
Cheers,
actually
fellas.
fucked up massively. They're just encouraging stealing
They've
now.
left themselves wide open. This is... Oh, look, again, we probably need to preface this by saying don't do it. But I'm winking, by the way, guys, if you're listening. They've left themselves wide open here because, first of all, Dan Murphy's, there's no bigger fucking chain than Dan Murphy's. I don't know if they're a franchise or what, but they're opening themselves up massively here. This is the little guy, David v. Goliath. This is the little guy and the big guy. Yeah, you could fucking, first of all, fake accounts. Second of all, you and your mates together get in a syndicate and do it. And then when one of you wins it, just have a mad piss up with a $1,000 voucher. I'm not saying do this, guys, but this sounds like fucking, it's open slather.
He would not be the only bloke to think that. Absolutely fucking not. If you report a stolen trolley, fucking hell, it's not hard to steal a trolley. Wheel it down the road.
It is super funny picturing like people knocking off trolleys just for a chance to win a $1,000 gift voucher. But surely, like, if all you got to do is do it online, then an email address, a fake email address, or you and your mates doing it, a heap of times. I don't know. It sounds like it's fucking.
They just fucked it. They just did the opposite of what they were trying to accomplish. They just promoted theft.
Unless Dan's want their trolleys gone.
Oh, and it's a bit of reverse psychology on the punter.
Unless it's like it's a play from Durfee's to fucking get rid of their trolleys. Maybe they're trying to phase out the trolleys. I don't know.
Uncle Dan might be onto something.
They're not silly, those guys.
Bluey, Gabe.
Hello.
Boof here.
Boof.
This one anonymous. Supposed to dial in last week, but completely forgot. This is
Shame on
in
you.
relation to the flight that got turned around last week due to old mate having fucking diarrhea.
Toxic
This
poopies.
happened at a shop here in town, probably about 3 or 4 months ago. Some woman, while she was being served at the counter, decided to shit herself. And apparently it was that runny. You could trace it out the front door, down the footpath to where her car was parked. Apparently it fucking reeked. I knew the cleaner who worked at this place, but they had to get professional cleaners in and shut the shop down for about 3 or 4 hours while they cleaned it. Apparently it was a real fucking mess.
Crime scene.
Anyway, love your work, boys. Love yous. See you later.
Love you too, Boof. Yeah.
Bit of sweet chili naan.
Yeah. I like his phrasing, decided, like it was a conscious decision of just fucking shit herself at the shops. We are never going to have an episode where someone doesn't shit themselves or there's not a story about poo. I've made peace with that. Probably after episode 3, I think I was like, this is just what it is now. I'm fine with it too. That's in the DNA of the show now. Yeah, that's crazy. What a fucking horrific job that would be, cleaning up after something like that. Just carnage. Just fucking terrible. I saw that someone posted in the newsroom, the one where the guy shit himself on the plane.
You did check it out?
Briefly, I had a look at it, and it was just the aftermath of, if you missed it, if you're new to the show, first of all, welcome. We talk about shit every single episode, and somebody shit themselves on a Delta flight from fucking Kansas to Barcelona or somewhere like that.
Yeah, who cares?
The plane had to get turned around because of this diarrhea, and somebody posted it in the newsroom, the aftermath. It was just
hazmat suit stuff.
Catastrophic. Thanks, Boof.
If what he's saying is true, the shit ran down the footpath, bro.
No, I think he meant like
she was running out.
Yeah, it was like a shitty footprints. Shit prints, if you will. Footprints.
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 I don't mind footprints.
Footprints. That could be that could be it.
Delta Bravo here.
Delta Bravo.
What's going on? Things you've been paid for to do something dumb. Love it. Fucking master of making money in these situations. A couple of years back, we were in Thailand for a wedding and a buck show. And the boys put about $300 in a bag on the table to spit one of the ping pong balls back at old love who was shooting them at us. So
that's easy money.
One went straight in the gob and I went bang bang straight back at her.
Nice.
Happy Monday, boys.
Yeah.
First thing was, I then started doing it for fun.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Have a good one, lads.
Delta Bravo.
I want to hang out with Delta Bravo.
Delta Bravo.
I probably don't have the cash, but he sounds like fucking fun.
I think Delta Bravo might be a lot of fun. Talking about fun, actually. Something fun coming over the festive season. Let's say no more. Delta Bravo catching Thai ping pong balls in his mouth and spitting them back for cash. That's great. That's great. That's a great way to earn a buck. That's a great way to earn a buck.
I don't know if you made it clear in the dial-in, but if you've been living under a rock, they shoot it out of a pretty fun place.
They shoot it out of their pussy, guys.
Yeah.
Comes out of their pussies.
Straight into Delta Bravo's mouth.
Bluey. Fucking gay boy. First of all, love the pod. Love you boys.
Love you too.
Love what you're doing. Legends.
Love, mate. Thank you.
But I got a yarn for you today, boys. And it's called Hot Chook Night.
Ooh.
And I was just wondering
giving you yarn
if this is brought on or brought off. But pretty much, there's a team down here in Western Australia. They get their league team after training at the start of the season. They put them in one of the change rooms. 2 big eskies full of fucking piss. Lock the door. Leave them in there for about 4 hours. And after about 4 hours, one of the coaches will open up a window and throw a single hot chook in there. And mate, I can tell you, it's a fucking frenzy.
That's great.
Like, everyone's fucking going for it. Everyone wants a fucking nibble. And then after about 2 hours, after they throw the hot chook in, they unlock it. I was just wondering, mate, is that roared on or is that roared off? What do you reckon, boys?
That's not a fucking roar.
So, I mean, again, love that dial in. Love the idea of Hot Chook Night. Sounds hilarious. You may have missed what a roar is, brother.
Yeah.
No, but like,
but another great thing is, and you should do what our fella did here. Just giving your yarn a title. I think that's fucking funny as.
That's great.
Bit of clickbait for the yarn.
But that's very funny. That's not a rort. Maybe head back through the sort of older episodes and have a listen. We've kind of feel like we've drawn a nice line in the sand now. What's rort? What's a scam? Where we stand on the two. In terms of that hot chook night, though, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's play on.
Sounds like a lot of. It's definitely play on, not rort on. It's not a rort, so it's not. That doesn't even come into the equation here. Hot chook night sounds like a lot of fun. We did a crate escape once in England, so they call a carton of beer a crate of beer. We did crate escape where similar sort of thing. It was at one of the boys' houses and we piled cartons up against, like we locked ourselves in a room, not too dissimilar to this, piled cartons up against a door and no one was allowed to leave until we drank all the cartons. So the boys were like pissing out the windows. So hot chook night sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, a room with no toilets?
Yeah, it was just a crate escape and we couldn't leave until all the piss had been drank.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, good team build, nice pre-season team building for anyone out there in any team sports looking to get to know your teammates a little bit better. Hot chook night sounds like it could be good fun.
The front rowers would have got their fucking piece for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
The wingers, the halves, they would have been going a bit hungry. Maybe got a wing if they were lucky.
Yeah, I think so. Hot chook night, roared on.
Bloke Meth.
Oh.
I didn't have a wank yesterday. Means I can have two today.
Yeah, that is bloke math for sure.
That is bloke math.
I'll be real. I've fucking thought that. That is great bloke math.
It's great bloke math.
Fellas, Cato's from God's Country.
Cato.
But, not so much of rort for you this week.
Battle of God's
More
Country.
of a tip for young players. If you're going to be ordering a delicious burrito from the mighty Zambreros, never ask them to straight up double your meat because they'll try and fuck you out of a bit. Just give you an extra scoop. What you do is you let them lay down the meat. Then when they're finished, you go, just double that up, champ. And
so you're alpha
burrito right out. And as for something delicious you guys can eat, maybe not so much Gabe because there's a bit of cheese involved, but
thank you for your consideration.
Do a standard 4 and 20 pie in the air fryer. When that comes out, rip the lid off, pack in some sauce, some cheese, lettuce, tomato, put the lid back on, boom, pie burger on you fellas.
I need to get around Cato because he likes a rort and he knows his way around a good feed by the sounds of it.
Pie burger's funny.
Pie burger sounds fucking great.
Yeah.
And the tip at Zambrero, so that's experience. So because obviously I think when you ask for double meat, they're obviously just giving you a little bit more. Cato likes to wait till they've finished the original serving.
Alpha the fuck out of them with the champ.
Alpha them with the champ, which is
even more weak because it's usually a Sheila.
Fuck them. Make that burrito. And then wait till the first serve's been completely served, the scoop is empty, and then ask for another serve. So they're going to have to fill it. So you're definitely getting two. That is a big dick play.
That's a great tip. That is a great tip. Cato, and I will be using that.
Cato from God's Country. It's also awesome how many people are ringing in from God's Country.
Yeah. We need to do a God's Country map.
Yeah.
Of what's considered God's Country.
We should get and we put a pin.
Let's not say we're going to fucking do it.
I know.
It's not going to happen.
It might one day. It might.
But Zambrero's is good. It's my preferred burrito.
Zambrero is very good.
Yeah.
Zambrero is very good. This is just the guy walking down Maitland Road nude again.
Well, hey, run it back.
Run it back, hey. Great bush.
Yeah, great bush.
The coppers walking.
I'm not convinced that they're chasing.
No, they are 100%. It's funny because they're the exact same pace as him. Like, run and get him. That's so funny. So funny. Great George W. Bush on the young man. Great stuff.
G'day, Bluey. G'day, Gabe.
G'day.
Just thought I'd call up about the revenge of the workplace. Long story short, it's not really revenge. It's just me being an absolute cunt, which is fine.
Respect owning
So anyways, got this old American dude, all he does is fucking whinge and complain. So me and the boys thought we'd give him a prank call, put our numbers in private, called him up, put on like an Indian accent, told him he had a $4,000 Vodafone bill. To this, he definitely believed because he's, senile old cunt. He ended up threatening to take us to court and then, called his wife up after we'd had a call with him and almost cried, and I felt kind of bad, but at the same time, fuck him. Anyways, love the pod. Thanks, guys.
Love you too. Thank you for the support. Look, I don't want to call people out for porkies. If you prank called him and then he got upset at you, how do you know he then called his wife and nearly started crying?
Yeah. how he weaved his way into figuring out the rest of that story is suspicious.
No, but like, how do you know? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if you prank call someone and then hang up, that's it.
You just get, that's your bit of fun.
You don't know what happened after that. So I'm not calling bullshit, but if I need more details on these tricky things. But thank you for the support.
Where he gets some points too is he's just admitted that like he's like, oh, I just thought it was a bit of a flog. It's not completely revenge. Whereas old mate was like, yeah, good revenge, and this chick was a bitch.
Yeah, also
and I just pissed in her grog.
Also, like, these people are just, revenge is like someone does something to you, and then you seek revenge by doing something back. So the two revenge
this is just
stories,
confession.
The two revenge, and also all these people did was not be of character that these other guys liked. This is just revenge for not liking you.
Hey, to be fair, we'll take confessions. If you want to do anonymous confessions,
yeah, but that's not revenge.
Yeah, it's not revenge.
Revenge is like someone's wronged you, and then you plot to seek revenge on them.
This is the Rorts rip-off thing all over again.
100%. So we are going to have to draw a line in this, Andy. And to be fair,
between revenge and confession,
and we weren't clear when we asked for it. I mean, I thought it was pretty straightforward, but apparently not. There is a difference between revenge and just doing something mean to someone because you don't like them
and confessing to it.
You can't, like, you can ring up and tell us about that.
But we
100%.
accept both. We definitely accept both.
100%. But that's not revenge.
Yeah.
And if you're not sure, that's our line in the sand right now.
Yep.
You just not liking someone and doing something mean to them is not revenge.
Yep.
Someone needs to have wronged you first, I believe.
Yep.
And I mean, refer to the dictionary if you're not sure as well, because I'm sure I'm sure that'll help.
You're quite well versed in like dictionary
Blue.
language. You see, I'm not.
You are.
Well, you started the video and I had to get a word out.
You're quite well versed in words.
In speaking.
I got a half decent vocabulary. It would be a significant
vocabulary.
If it would be significantly better if I didn't drink like I do.
It's impressive, mate. Something I didn't know about you.
Thanks, mate.
Blue.
I should stop saucing.
So listen, Gabe, I'm fine with like you not liking cheese or avocados or something.
Speed it up, buddy.
That's whatever. But what's not okay is that haircut, mate. Okay, unless it looks like Humpty Dumpty or something, you need
Humpty Dumpty was an egg.
Yeah. Even like a home cut or something, like get your mum to do it or something. That might be better.
Humpty Dumpty.
Honestly. But anyways, I have a would you rather for you guys.
Ooh.
Would you rather have 3 1-minute rounds in the octagon with John Bones Jones just trying to survive?
The other one.
Or 3 1-minute rounds in the bedroom with John Jones and he's pegging you from behind?
You said the other one.
Yeah, damn it.
Cheers, boys.
So you've automatically gone to the rape again.
I stand by it.
You've automatically gravitated to the rape.
G-spot's in the dot, mate.
I mean, yeah, I'd rather try and fight John Jones because the worst thing that's going to happen is he either knocks you out or strangles.
I'm going to live, bro.
You're not going to die. He just strangle you and then Herb Dean gets him off you and then you're like, oh, what happened? And then that's it.
Herb Dean's there.
Herb Dean's obviously there.
He's there in my situation as well.
Yeah, but he can't get him off you.
He's in the corner. He's in the corner jacking off.
Rogan's sitting there going, oh my God.
He's coming.
Rogan and John Anik are like,
He's got him in full mount.
I would full mount. I would try and fight John Jones. Getting raped sounds horrendous.
Hey dickheads, it's me, Norman again. Just got my Wide World of Rorts shirt. I'm super excited.
Legend.
I reckon it might help me get a boyfriend if I wear it out just quietly. Since we love talking about shits and bugs on this podcast, I thought I'd share a little story with you.
We do.
A couple of years back, I had to drive straight from my work placement at the time to, I think it was a doctor's appointment. I'd eaten some delicious Mexican food the night before.
No.
And on the drive to the doctor's, I start feeling pretty crook in the tummy. I knew I wasn't going to make it to that doctor's toilet in time. So I drove to the nearest Macca's, absolutely gapped it to the toilet, squeezing my asshole cheeks for dear life. By the time I made it to the toilet, it was too late and I had done some squirty bums on my white jeans. So I had to call my lovely mother to bring me a change of clothes and a bag. I don't think I made it to that appointment. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the story. Keep up the good work, boys.
Thank you, Norms, for first of all buying a shirt and second of all being the first woman to call up and I think they all do it, unfortunately, but to be the first woman to call up on the dial-ins and profess to shitting yourself. Also, very, very interesting tactic to I'm assuming dangle the carrot that you were single to maybe some of our other sick, horny male listeners out there.
Then to go in to confess.
And then follow it up with a story about crapping your pants. I don't know what you were trying to do, but awesome, fucking awesome stuff. Love it. And thank you very much for buying a shirt too. Please don't shit on it. But we did go for the dark petrol blue because if you do crap, it won't stick out like it will on a pair of white jeans. So there was a little bit of method in the madness there. That is a great way to end the dial-ins.
Yucky girl poos.
With a woman crapping her pants in a white jeans. Guys, you have until midnight tonight, Friday the 22nd of September, to get your mitts on a Wide World of Rorts tee. The pre-sale will end. We will never, ever fucking do these things again. Thank you so much, everyone who bought one the last 2 weeks. We're going to get them out to you as fucking soon as we can. We know it's a pre-sale and it's our first time doing this, so it's a little bit longer between you guys paying for them and us getting them to you as we would have liked. And we're going to iron out the kinks next time we do it. But thank you so much for your patience and everyone that's bought them because, as I've said, as we suck you off every week, we really, really appreciate it. You're making this very fun for us and you guys getting behind it is making a lot of fun. So thank you and we love you very much. Gabe, you want to suck the audience off before we get out of here?
Yeah. I just ditto what Bluey said. It makes me feel good knowing you guys are loving the show, showing your support, even when you just say something nice or take the piss in the newsroom.
Ring up and tell us you crap your pants.
Yeah, ring up and tell me to fuck myself because I don't eat cheese. Hey, it's a sign of respect in my book.
It's endearing.
It's endearing.
A fuck you is like a I love you.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I've conned myself into thinking.
Yeah.
They all love you, man.
And obviously we drew a line in the sand with what a revenge story is. So if you've got any, just make sure it's a revenge story. And also if you've got a story that's got holes in it, I will be poking holes in these stories because I don't need porky tellers. Not saying everyone was telling porkies, but I need fucking rock solid stories.
Feel free to give your yarns a title. Rate the podcast 5 stars if you're enjoying it. It's actually got over 400 5-star ratings, bro. So
that's some butthole waxing. That's some butthole waxing coming up at 1,000. I think you said.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll wax me arsehole if we ever get to 1,000 stars. No, when we get to 1,000 stars.
Thank you, Under the Sun Detailing, for the very generous stubby holder car wash kit, and shout out Soul Cat. The fucking. Look, have a go. YouTube will see this thing is getting an absolute pizzling at work.
You are giving that thing a hiding.
I've dropped it a few times.
I've
off
lost
scaffold.
mine.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Dumbass. We'll have to get in touch with the boys at Soul Cat, see if they can send us another one.
That's all right.
Guys, have a fucking great week. Thank you for everything as always. We love you very much. See you next week.
Love you guys. See ya.
Beat it.
You're my boy, Blue!